YouTube, what's going on today, man? Hope you guys are having a great day. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a couple of ways that you can get Diamond ARs faster in Call of Duty Cold War. So let's get right on into it. So the first camo challenge you guys are going to be getting is get 300 kills with the specific weapon. This is not a hard challenge. You'll be able to crush that. You get that out of the way in no time. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next challenge, which is headshots. So headshots, some people may have trouble getting headshots, and if you are having trouble getting headshots and you're not able to get those headshots fast enough, or you're just not able to get them at all, so the best thing to do that I've found is to put an optic on your gun. If you're running iron sights, put an optic on your gun, and if your gun has a lot of recoil, put those recoil control attachments on so you could be as much of a laser beam as possible. And you want to get your sight and go into hardcore. Now you want to be into hardcore, and you want to just, because you one-shot headshot in hardcore. So if you were just taking your time and moving into cover and just aiming for the head, that you should be able to crank out headshots. I'm telling you, if you guys have not played hardcore to get your headshots, give it a try. You'll be able to crush headshots. You'll get 15-20 headshots in a domination game pretty easily, as long as you're aiming for the head. It is not that hard to get your headshots as long as you're playing hardcore and aiming for the head. So the next challenge is Bloodthirsties. Now, Bloodthirsties are a bit of a harder challenge for some people. I know I like to kind of rush, and rushing kind of gets me, you know, in a bad position sometimes, where I get three kills really quick and the enemies spawn, and then, you know, the whole team will spawn on me, so I'm not able to get the next 2 kills to finish out my Bloodthirsty. But if you're in control of your surroundings, if you're in a power position, the best way to get a Bloodthirsty is to move into a power position where there are, you know, plenty of enemy traffic around, but not a overabundance of enemy traffic coming through the map. And you can set that power position, and what you want to do, you want to kind of patrol the area. So like if you're like playing domination on the B flag, you want to get into a power position pretty close to where you can kind of see the B flag, and you want to patrol that kind of area around the B flag, picking people off whenever they are coming towards the B flag, and running the flank routes to get to the B flag. You guys want to be taking those guys out, because those guys are most of the time going to be by themselves. It'll be a 1v1 gunfight, and them are the gunfights that you want to be taking whenever you're trying to go for your Bloodthirsties. You don't want to try to take a gunfight that's got 2 or 3 people there. You want to be trying to get in a 1v1 gunfight with your opponent, and so you can win those gunfights. So you want to be moving from power position to power position, and you don't want to be staying in a position too long. Now that is a mistake that a lot of people make. I think going for their Bloodthirsties that I've seen, they're staying in their power position for too long. Now it's not to say that it's not a good position to be in, but you don't want to stay in your one spot for too long. You want to be moving around that power position, maybe going to a hay glitch that's over to your right or your left, just to catch the enemies off guard. Because I know for me, if somebody kills me on a hay glitch, I'm going right back for them. I want the revenge kill, and I'm just running in there blind, and I'm not usually paying attention to if they've moved maybe just 5 meters to this next hay glitch, but you're just not even going to be paying attention to. You're just going to be focusing on where they was. And if you're staying in that one position for too long, then, you know, it's going to be, you kill 3 or 4 people, and then those 4 guys are going to be like focusing you in that one spot, and they are going to end up taking you out. Sometimes you're going to get that 1 kill. Most of the time you're not, because you're going to be taking a 1v4 gunfight, and they are just going to melt you instantly, especially if they have, you know, any kind of decent aim. So what I recommend is, you know, get to that power position, get 2 to 3 kills at the most, and then you want to be carefully moving to the next spot, whether it be just a couple of meters away from the spot you're at to the next hay glitch over, or maybe even moving down to, say, cover a flank route that they might be running on you to get up on your back or in your side. Maybe if you kill 2 or 3 people in one spot, you maybe want to back up and go to like a flank and watch the flank for somebody to come in and get their revenge kill on you. Maybe pick them off that way because they're not going to be ready for it. So moving right on in to the long shots. So long shots in this game don't seem to be the hardest challenge, but they do take some time because you unlock them a little later on into the gun, and it does take a little bit more time to do. But if you guys, especially right now, Nuketown 24/7's out, and Nuketown 24/7 Hardcore is out. Now, what I recommend you guys do is, again, get you a sight, maybe even one that's like a 2x zoom, or if you guys like big, zoom scopes, go ahead and put that on. And if you're on Nuketown, the best place to sit is in the back of the spawn where the A flag is. Now, in the A flag spawn, you can go over there to, if you spawn on the A flag, you can go over there to your left and you can lay down over there in the back corner and you can ADS the garage area and where the B flag is. And that is pretty much your best bet in terms of getting long shots fast. I know that there's some kind of glitch or something going on with Hardcore Nuketown, and it only lets you play TDM. I wish that it had domination and whatnot, but it doesn't right now. As of right now, it doesn't. But you can sit in that spawn and you can watch the garage area, and you really don't think about how many people run through there, but people run through there a lot, and you can pick up a lot of easy kills. You can get anywhere between 10 to 15 long shots really easily if you're sitting that side. Now, people are going to be starting to focus you and stuff like that, but if you flip, then you can go to the garage, and if you sit right behind the door, you have the small crack that you can look through, and you can pick people off that's coming around the side down the narrow way, and you could pick them off and get your long shots that way if you spawn on the other side or they spawns flip or whatever it may be. But that is the best way that I've seen to get long shots for your ARs in this game so far. Now, it may be if you like playing like a place like Crossroads Strike, which I know that I've really enjoyed playing that map, and I'm glad that they changed it up for a 6v6 map. And sitting on that, you can also sit over there on top of the spawn and look over. There's a bunch of different places you can get long shots, but my favorite and the fastest way that I did it was in Hardcore, sitting back in the back spawn of Nuketown. That was just how I fit. This is how I got the most long shots in a single game, was just doing it that way. So next is getting 75 kills while enemies are detected, flashed, or stunned by your score streaks or equipment or field upgrades. So this challenge, it's a little bit more time consuming like the long shots are. You kind of got to just take your time with it. Just take your time with it and make sure that you are running field mics and UAVs. Now, if you like run your field mics, those are the most important thing for this. You can get a lot of UAV kills, but your field mic is going to be your best friend doing this challenge. You can put it out on, say, something like the B flag, or in a flank route, or in a high traffic area in a corner somewhere, and as long as the enemies don't destroy the field mic, it will stay up the whole entire game. Or if you're playing domination, it'll stay up a whole half as long as the enemies don't destroy it. So put it in a spot, take your time. If you figure out kind of where to place your field mics, if you've been running your field mic, then you should have kind of an idea on where to be putting your field mic. And you could be putting it in those corners, watching those corners, and will be how you get the most kills for this challenge. Now, if you're still struggling, put flashes, put stuns, whatever is your favorite. Put that on and run that. Just flash and stun the B flag, hop on it and get those kills. So the next one is get 50 kills while enemies are taking cover from you, and this is by far the hardest and most time-consuming challenge. And the only thing that I can tell you guys is you need to be killing people on hay glitches. That's really the only way to do it, is kill the people on hay glitches. It's easier if you play hardcore and just kill the people off the hay glitches. Kill the people on Nuketown in the windows on the hay glitches. That is literally about the only thing that I can really tell you guys to do. Is it's easiest in hardcore, killing people off the Nuketown windows. You're just going to have to take your time with this. It's just not going to come fast. And there's no real way to do it as fast as possible. That's the only way that I've found so far, is to just go into hardcore, sit and watch the windows, make sure you're picking those people off in the windows. And lastly is double kills. So double kills, they're pretty straightforward. You should be able to do those pretty easily. Go into hardcore, get your double kills, and all the things like that. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below. So like and subscribe, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this video helped you, comment down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.